Okay guys, what I've cooked here this evening is just a few little dishes with leftovers. So, chicken pies, let's make small individual ones here.
Leftovers?
Leftovers,
You
yeah.
spoofer, there's
Yeah.
no way that's leftovers. It's puff pastry bought?
The puff pastry's bought, yeah, you buy the puff pastry, but everything else in there is leftover or frozen, as in frozen peas. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with frozen vegetables, and nutritionally, they're better than some fresh vegetables. They're picked, cooked and frozen within an hour. So they actually have more nutrients than a lot of fresh vegetables sitting on your supermarket shelf for 2 weeks in plastic bags, okay? So mushrooms, yeah, a little white sauce, very easy to make, and we're just gonna serve you one of them. You know, a lot of you had chicken in your fridge, say, that was on its use-by date, and I asked what you was gonna do with it, and you was gonna throw it in the bin, okay? So don't throw it in the bin, cook it, make a chicken pie out of it, and freeze it. The main thing is when you reheat any food, it has to be piping hot, okay? Now that's the most important thing. So that's the little chicken pie that we have there. Now this might not necessarily be leftovers as in the pasta, but what you could put into it is any leftover vegetables, ham, bacon, chicken, broccoli, anything you like, okay? So a little pasta bake, you know, really cheap, okay? If you look at the price of making something like that, a bag of pasta will cost you €1 really, you know, and you've got a lovely little pasta bake.
How do you stop your pasta from drying out if you're going to leave it in the fridge for 24 or 48 hours?
If you have leftover pasta, the best way to store it in the fridge is to just toss it through a little bit of olive oil, okay? So when you've cooked your pasta, cool it down under running cold water, drain it off well, and then just toss it in a little bit of olive oil in the fridge covered with cling film, and it will stay perfectly fine. Okay, this is bacon and cabbage cakes. So basically, when you have your leftover bacon and cabbage, all you're going to do is leftover mash, so make extra mash. Chopped up my leftover bacon and cabbage, put them into the potato, moulded them into little cakes, then put them through some flour, some egg and some breadcrumbs, and then just pan fried them and finished them in the oven. Okay, so really simple, and these, like I say, these are lovely as a breakfast or a brunch item. You know, if you're looking for something on a Sunday, they're really good, and they go with anything. You know, so I'm just going to pop them on.
And you'd be quite happy to refreeze those then, having cooked them, defrost them?
You can freeze it, but what you might find is, you know, when you cook it the following day, it might be a little bit watery. It takes on a little bit of water. But, you know, if you make mashed potato, that will stay in your fridge for 3 days. Generally speaking, most cooked fresh food will last in the fridge 3 days, generally speaking. So a little bit of mustard mayonnaise just on top of that. And that's how you can knock up 3 nice little dishes, which you're going to get to taste. Completely made from leftovers, okay? So very cheap, and you're not throwing it in the bin, which a few of you are actually doing.